Hey guys, I'm Grimy, and welcome back to Bite Size Xcom. So we made it. This video right here, is the season finale. So if you guys are like, what the heck is he talking about? Here's the deal. The mission for this video is the Overseer. I know it's not actually the last mission, but it's the last really challenging battle. Even if I beat this mission and only come out with one soldier, I can probably handle a temple ship, because temple ship is not a hard mission. The way I see it, Overseer is the last meaningful battle. Everything you've been doing up until now, you've been fighting to tech up, stabilize, and hunt down this Overseer, and everything has come down to this. Now, I run into a small scout before the Overseer. At the time I decided to ignore it because I figure, hey, I have firestorms, I can take a battleship, and I'd rather get a battleship for the extra loot. But before that battleship even comes, we run into the Overseer. Unfortunately, my tech isn't quite ready yet. We're 2 days short of ghost armor, and 2 days short of close combat. And if I wait for the battleship, I can probably also get 2 blaster launchers out. And all I would need to do is ignore the Overseer and wait for the next Overseer. But you know what, guys? That's not how I play the game. I play it aggressively. And you know, like what the soldiers say, no retreat, no surrender. I'm going all out. Fuck ghost armor, fuck close combat, fuck blaster launchers. I'm doing this, alright? It's gonna be tough. It's only June, but the Overseer will always have Muton elites and Sectopods. And since we're running a modified version of larger alien pods, we're gonna be dealing with 1 ethereal, 4 Sectopods, 12 Muton elites. It's gonna be pretty tough. I haven't done this since Enemy Unknown, before the Enemy Within expansion pack. And that's when Sectopods had half as much health. So I'm not entirely sure if I can handle it or not, but there's only one way to find out. Let's get going, guys. I'm going to need my entire A team here, so I'm going to pull both of my kernels out of side testing, so I'll have all 6 kernels available to me in this mission. I replaced the scope on my support with a arc thrower, because with so many enemies, so many big beefy enemies, I can't kill them in a turn. I need to tank somehow, and my mech's going to be doing that tanking. And the arc thrower, since I have ship repair, is an extra source of healing in addition to the medikit, so that's very good. Now my first move is I'm going to move towards the hills. I don't care where the meld is, and I know the meld's in the opposite direction of where I'm sending my soldiers, so whatever. This is the last mission, meld does not matter. I send them towards the hills because those are line of sight breakers, so I reveal less terrain by moving there. I hear some Sectopods, and finally I decide to move in my mech to spot them. Make sure to kill the drones because of how my mech's perk tree is built. He takes the same amount of damage from drones as from Sectopods, so those Sectopods need to die. I mean, those drones need to die ASAP, which is why I spend a grenade to kill all 3. The Sectopod spends both action points to move up to us. He can't attack because he's dashed, and that basically means he's in a very good position for us to just pick him off with all of our soldiers. So, nice easy kill. That leaves the second Sectopod, who for whatever reason has been spending his last 2 turns shooting trees. I don't know why. Sectopod AI is weird like that, but whatever. I actually get pretty damn lucky with my heavies now that I'm looking at it from hindsight. Like, they had 55% accuracy shots, and I hit all 4 of them. Which is insanely lucky, but it's not like I didn't have backup plans. Like, I didn't use my support or second heavy to deal damage at all, so we were probably safe even if those heavies missed like half of their shots or what. Now that leaves the second Sectopod, who, for God knows what reason, is still busy shooting trees. I don't know what's going on, guys. Sectopod AI is weird. I move up my assault first because I want to take advantage of lightning reflex. As it turns out, the Sectopod's not on Overwatch, so that didn't matter. I move up my mech later and my assault to deal some damage.
I'm on the move.
Now, let me explain how Sectopods typically shoot. So the Sectopod has 100% accuracy on my, so he definitely can spend his first turn shooting the mech. In his second turn, he can either shoot the heat cannon on my assault, which would have 40% accuracy, or he can shoot his mortar. Typically, I find that Sectopods are more likely to use their mortar ability on the second turn and cannon on the first turn. So, as predicted, the Sectopod uses his mortar because he doesn't have the greatest accuracy on my assault. Yeah, so I basically have lethal damage following that turn. I shoot with my mech, I punch with my mech, I shoot with my assault, and I finish off with my support. For whatever reason, the Sectopod doesn't explode. I don't know how the Sectopod self-destruct thing works, but it saves my mech 2 HP. In the grand scheme of things, it's not a big deal. Had I taken the 2 damage, I probably would have used a Shiv Repair to top off my mech's health. Now here's some Mutons, and I put my assaults, my heavies on the top of the high ground, so they have slightly more accuracy for a launch. We don't trigger Mutons, so I keep on moving ahead with my heavies. I move up my assault the following turn, and then we trigger our first pod with Muton. If you see my previous videos, you know my 3 rules. If I can't kill the enemies in one turn, I do 3 things. I stay calm, I kill as many as I can, and then I remove whatever cover I can. So that's exactly what I do. I fire a rocket.
With pleasure.
Boom. That softens up most of the Muton. Unfortunately, I missed one of the heavies with the rocket, which was, I'm not sure if I could have hit that or not, but maybe I could have. I get reasonably lucky with my assault. He kills off 1 Muton. I get reasonably lucky with my mech again with another flank shot. Kills off a 2nd Muton at least. Now, since my heavies aren't in a great position to flank, and they don't have the best crit chance, and they don't have the best accuracy, I decide the best move is probably a mind frame. That reduces his accuracy a bit. I toss a grenade, like my motto, remove cover. That restricts the amount of options the aliens have. And I actually get lucky with my support. That was a low accuracy pistol shot, which I wasn't expecting to hit, but I hit it. That leaves only 2 Mutons, and one of them decides to hightail it out of there. Unfortunately, a Muton patrol stumbles in, so 5 more Mutons, that brings us up to 7. Fortunately, the 5 decide to be pretty aggressive and put themselves all in blast radius of a shredder rocket. I follow up with a 2nd heavy, throw a grenade, kill. I follow up with a rocket, then a grenade, which kills 3 more Mutons, leaving us with 3. I try to kill the low HP flank Muton with pistol shots from my assault and my support, but I'm not quite lucky enough, and I have to finish off with my mech's kinetic fist.
On the move. Alien material spotted.
I spot the melt canister. Not important right now. My mech still has a reasonable amount of HP, so he'll be able to survive 2 Muton elites. One of them throws a grenade, one of them shoots me, 4 damage, no big deal. Now, I checked my options after this turn, and I don't really have good guaranteed lethal damage. So I do the next best thing. I fire a rocket that does 8 damage, brings a Muton down to 12 HP, which is exactly enough for me to kill with kinetic fist. My mech still has, I think, like 4 or 6 HP. Anyways, either way, enough to survive a turn or 2 versus the last Muton elite. The last Muton moves up, tosses an alien grenade for 2 more damage. Now, I can punch him in the face and ignore the meld, probably the good decision, but at this point I don't have lethal, so I might as well grab the meld and just take a shot with my gun. And then I can kill him next turn guaranteed, and there's no way for him to kill any of my soldiers, so this is a safe play.
Roger that. Let's do this.
I'm on it, Commander.
I rush the rest of my soldiers up to support, and the Muton takes 1 more shot at my mech.
On the move.
Now, I could finish him off with whatever soldiers. I have tons. I move up my support first. Unfortunately, she's not in range to do an arc thrower capture, so oh well. So I move up my my assault instead, and he finishes us point blank. After that, I spend my next few turns healing up my mech and reloading my soldiers, and all around getting prepared.
I'm ready.
Heading there now.
God, medkits on.
Oh, it's gonna hurt.
Heal so much. They're so good. It's ridiculous. Unfortunately, I'm not in position yet, but a patrol of Sectopods decides to stumble in. I'm not in a good position, so all I can really do is I can put up my mech, the tank, and I can also put up my my heavy. So it's kind of risky putting my heavy up forward, but what I can do is I can toss a dense smoke grenade. Sectopod at 80 aim. My heavy will have 40 defense from high cover, 10 from the skeleton suit, and 40 from the dense smoke, giving her 90 defense. Way more than the accuracy that the Sectopods have. So she's totally safe. My mech will have 50% defense, so the Sectopods only have 30% accuracy on him. So we're in a good position to tank. And that's all I really want to do right now. Whenever I don't have lethal, I just try to bide my time, get into a good position to kill.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Ready to rock.
Moving to Overwatch.
The Sectopods take the first turn, try to shoot at my mech. And since they don't have a high accuracy shot on any of our other soldiers, both Sectopods switch over to mortar mode. For whatever reason, the second Sectopod does not fire his chest cannon before shooting a mortar. I don't know why that happened, but it did. Like I said, I don't get AI all the time. I do make a mistake here. I have bullet swarm, so I could have shot first and then still thrown a grenade. So that was an oops. I need to make sure to get my mech and my heavy out of the mortar radius, so that's exactly what I do. And I also send up my support, since might as well. I try to move up my mech to kill an extra drone, because like I said, drones deal as much damage to my mech as Sectopods right now. Unfortunately, I missed the 66% chance to kill shot, which sucks. It really sucks, guys. But since the Sectopod is injured, the drones are busy healing up the Sectopods instead of trying to kill my mech. So, always good. Also, my assault misses a chance to kill that drone. So, well, can't win them all. Alright, now we're in a slightly better position to do some damage. I fire off my last 2 rockets. After this, I have 0 rockets left. So, I really need to finish these Sectopods off. Now I take a risk with my assault. Both Sectopods are on Overwatch. I can lightning reflex one of them, but not the second one. So I'm literally putting my assault at 30% chance to die, and this is deliberate. If my support had been slightly closer, what I probably could have done was suppress one of the Sectopods to avoid the Overwatch. But since that's not the case, I couldn't do that. 30% chance is not the greatest, and like I said, I'm willing to lose soldiers on this mission, so I took the gamble, and it paid off. Now, my mech is down to 2 HP, or, no, not down to 2 HP, after this Sectopod explodes. Now he's down to like 4 HP or whatever.
Headed there now.
So I need to move my support up, because my mech's going to need healing really, really soon. And I suppressed the last Sectopod to bring his accuracy down to 50, meaning he has 0% accuracy on all of my soldiers other than the mech. So, as expected, he spends the turn firing on the mech, and then going into mortar mode. Now, I'm finally in a good position to unload on the mech. I open fire with all of my heavies and my assault.
Headed there now. It's raining death over here. No way.
Now, even after all that fire, that Sectopod is still alive, and I only have my mech and my support left. Since my mech's going to die the following turn, I make sure to heal him with my support. I was actually originally planning on punching the Sectopod to guarantee the kill, but I find that my gun has 100% accuracy from this range, so I do that and reload instead. And naturally, the drone is like, fuck this shit, and flies the hell off. But he can't fly fast enough because my mech and my support hunt him down the following turn. With the last drone dead, we've eliminated every wandering pod on this map. The only enemies left are the ethereal and his 2 bodyguards.
Come on, time to
So I time skip to the ethereal room, I heal up the rest of my soldiers, and I prepare to breach. I'm feeling pretty good right now. I just wasted 10 Muton elites and 4 Sectopods.
Moving out.
What could these like 3 aliens possibly? What threat could they possibly pose to me right now? Right, guys? So I'm hugely overconfident, and I make some pretty stupid mistakes. I move up my assault. I don't put him in point blank range, so he actually misses one of his rapid fire shots. which he would have hit if I had just put him in point blank range. That was stupid. I move up my heavy. I decide, oh, there's no way I can kill both these Muton elites, so I'm gonna mind fray one of them to reduce his aim. Okay, whatever. I set up the rest of my heavies.
On my way.
First one doesn't get the kill. I'm pretty upset about that. I move up the second one. There's no good cover left, so whatever. I'll put him in open cover. If she dies, not a big deal. This is the last mission after all. And I send up my mech right up in front of the Muton, so he'll be hopefully incentivized to shoot my mech instead of my flank soldier. And I suppress him just for good measure. As expected, the ethereal usually prefers mind controlling over silencing when he has the option, so he takes my support, not a big deal, and then the Muton elite moves out and takes a shot on the mech. So now I'm in a good position. All my soldiers are still alive. I send the rest of my heavies and my assault to kill the ethereal.
Move into position. See you in hell.
With ethereal dead, we only have a 3 HP Muton elite left. He's also mind frayed, so his accuracy and movement speed are really, really low. I deliberately let him take a shot on my mech so he doesn't run away, and I move up my support for an arc thrower capture the following turn. In hindsight, I probably could have used collateral damage to reduce his HP a tiny bit more, but ultimately it doesn't matter. Anyways guys, we just beat Overseer. I might post a few more videos after this one, where I just wrap up the playthrough. You know, I go to Temple Base Assault, they're pretty boring missions, pretty simple missions, and I just wrap up the playthrough. But we beat the Overseer. For all intents and purposes, this is the season finale, and this playthrough has been a success. Thank you to all of you viewers who have been supporting me, and who have watched all the bite-sized XComs up to this one. Once again, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the season and the season finale. See you guys next time.